Hello, how are you guys doing? I don't know, that's just the name that someone came up with on the last video. Who was that? Let's do a shout out to them. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a Dogtag thing. I just want to have like other games that are going on too. And yeah. Also, sorry the explaining MS Paint thing still isn't live, and sorry there wasn't a video today. There's a lot to be sorry for today. I wanna make eventually a video for Deadly Premonitions, but I want to actually like get some more footage first before we go on to doing that, because yeah, it's there's a lot going on with that game. Who the hell posted that? Such a good song. How are you guys doing today? It was Vizzy V from After Hours. Thank you. There you are. And you're in chat. Hi. There you are. Alright. Dognarampa. I was setting up the screen region again the other day, and holy shit. I just listened to the or OST a little bit. Like, that intro song is a fucking banger. What's up with Majora's Mask? I keep saying I'm gonna do it in the mornings, but I just have not fucking had time. Like, I want to make sure all the JoJo episodes are recorded. It's a bit loud. Okay, let me turn it down. Deadly Premonitions is real quiet. I want to record the JoJo episodes, and so it's like I got to choose between getting the JoJo episodes I promised done or Majora's Mask. So it ends up being JoJo. So I've recorded both of next week's already, so I just need to make sure I record enough in advance that I'm good. But anyway, clown time, yes. For some reason, we wanted to go into the dead room, or the final dead room. I don't remember why. How's JoJo been? I got to the monkey. That happens. You'll have to wait until Friday to see my response, but I'm not a fan. Because I'm starving, and for some reason that's helpful. I'm sorry, I'm just sneezing up a storm now. Alright. As I wobbled and I tripled over my own feet. I couldn't help but place both of my hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. Okay, that's why. Cool. The Pigman from Demon Slayer is voiced by Kameda. In the English one? Is that who that is? See, that's not the right choice. Like, Tilda showed me that. That Demon Slayer, good anime. Like, I don't hate the main protagonist. Like, he's got that, like, we gotta work together, guys, thing going on. And he's a good guy. And he's got the I want to get stronger, and he's kind of a dumbass, but he's not the same fucking Goku or whatever, you know? It's really solid. I don't like the yellow shirt guy, the lightning guy. But Nagato, is that literally who does the voice acting? That's fucking bad. That's so wrong. It should have been, yeah, like Inosuke should be some screaming feral idiot, not Nagato. He's too calm. Oh my god, I'm dying. Inosuke, don't spoil it. Just watch it up until that point. You'll see why everyone loves him. He's a fucking dumbass. I did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out with this. I can finally get out.
Hold it.
You cannot do that.
Cause it's bad.
You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. It's not true, Chiaki. The exit's gonna be in here. There is no exit. That's there. All this there is a life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you really want their weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
Oh.
You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. Looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime.
Right?
Okay? Yeah. Oh. My nose has been fine all day. It's only when I, like, sit down to record that I have problems. Chiaki and I went to the Grape House together. Thank you for the 200 bits there, Jump Gene. It's very kind of you. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death, and there's no way to escape. Is it really okay to lay here and take it, or... This morning, I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. It's called sleeping. Like, so someone pointed out that, like, apparently anything you do in this, like, side things does not matter. So feeding people will not prevent them from murdering people, and they'll still be hungry. Despite the fact that I will still give them 2 meals a day. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was that an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence towards everything began to overpower my body. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness.
Emergency!
I had been gaming all night up until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and an expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment. All he does, and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. He wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. Thank you for the Leon bits, Lord FTR. And at night, he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. And even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad about myself. My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy I can't move. It's really cold, fiercely cold, as if the core of my body is getting numb, but I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Chai-Chi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawl out of bed. What time is it? Though I feel incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body into the lounge. It's already 5 minutes till 7 a.m. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity, but if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. So let's go to Grape Tower. Gonna run. Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. What's so funny?
Amazing!
When did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden? She's not energetic. She's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine, so I may take a bite out of you. Did you get a stomach ache?
No.
Well, now there's an adorable shortcake.
That's wrong.
I'm not a shortcake. I'm Chiaki. No one actually does this, I think. Like, thinks other people look like food. I think that's a cartoon thing. And I think that's just like, they don't want to be like, cannibalism now is happening. Okay. I think my nose is finally okay. Have I played a game called Monstrum? I have not. You two, are you about to head over to Grape Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right. Where's the tower? There's the tower. I don't really need to talk to anyone. There's someone dead in here. And then we gotta wonder whether or not it's Apple Tower or, yeah, it's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly. All right, so time to take our bets. Who's dead? It's gonna be, okay, so who did it? Probably Soda. Who's dead? I'm gonna bet. Who's most killable? It's probably not Kabeda, though there is a possibility there. I think it's probably Guntum. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Guntum is dead and it's Soda's fault. Or the other way around. Oh no, Nakamura! Wow, holy shit, he's very dead. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? Thank you for the Leon bits there, Lord.
A body has been discovered!
Well, how many people discovered it?
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Morbid Safety, thank you for the 11 months of support. A violent shiver courses through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster. I could feel the blood in my head pulsing intensely. Why is he so flat and two-dimensional? Thank you for the 100 robot bits and one rip bit. My heart began to pound faster and faster. I could feel the blood in my head pulsing intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Because he's a two-dimensional character. Why is this happening? This is so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Nakamura! No, this is a lie, right?
This is just...
Based on our situation, the body discovery announcement. It's unfortunate, but there is no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing. I cannot deny this truth, but why? As usual, there is only one word I could squeeze out.
Hey!
What happened? Move. Move it!
Why? Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again?
Yeah, he's very dead.
Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back. For your help last time.
Okay, it's definitely not her. Damn it!
How cruel.
This is just too much. People keep saying check the baby. There you go. Baby has been checked. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? Well, it's because we were starving to death, but I guess we get food now. Not to be like that guy, but we get to eat now, so that's cool. No matter how much I try to stop it, there's always this result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right?
I won't forgive
Who
you.
did this? Who killed Nekomaru?
Hiya.
Looks like someone's finally pumped up.
You.
You know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru?
What?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. There's a lot of trouble bringing Nekomaru back from the dead. He already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. You know, because he's a robot. Okay, asshole move, but fairly decent joke.
You talking about Nekomaru?
Calm down.
Phew.
Those powers that your anger has awoken from the investigation. Use those powers that you're, yeah. Monokuma, is there any way you could fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but he's still like this. It's impossible. Plus, last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer's one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess that was a waste of time to ask him.
In other words,
A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you.
so
Even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
the Monokuma file.
Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk.
I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you guys, you probably won't last long enough for the class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Nekomaru.
I won't forgive you.
Have you guys ever had red bean bread? It's not bad. I fucking like melon bread. Melon bread is fucking amazing. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we need to regain as much energy as we can. Damn it, I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime, you too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey,
Eat slowly. It'd be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I slowly regained my feeling to my numb body.
isn't that
Looks like you've gotten your energy back already. Then let's hurry up and get started already.
I'm gonna do it!
Okay? The killer and you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in the strawberry house? Now that you mention it, no one's here. He's not indestructible. He's very destructible. He's dead right there. You see that? I don't know who had the energy to, is really where it's at. That's weird. They should have come to the Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Taichi.
unbelievable?
How unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Taichi. Honestly, that was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
But since this happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
Now do your best to investigate. We'll see you again at the class trial. Shining Bind, thank you for the 2 months of support. Let's get this bread. We already got this bread. All we had to do is murder someone. I hear something. You hear? Could it be Nekomaru? No, don't do that. That's an asshole move.
damn it.
Of course not. He's dead.
Yo,
Oh well. Now's not the time to worry about that sound. No, it's absolutely the time to worry about that sound. What is that sound? That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. What about Guntim and the others? It is alright that we have not summoned them here? They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
We should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. We gotta do it. We have to do it. Alright. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. Okay, obvious. Not a lot taller than me, like a full inch taller than me, but still. And then about, like, double my weight, but... I'm like at like just shy of 200. It could probably drop down to 180 if I just stopped drinking Cokes, but you know. Blood type A. That's he's a robot. He doesn't have blood type anymore. Birthday February 22nd. That's like only a handful of days after my birthday. Holy shit. 48-inch chest. He is robot. Victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. The body was discovered in the Grape House, which is inside the Fun House. It's always really funny when, like, you know, like, how tall is Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Hold on. Jotaro. Height. I'm sure it already knows. Yeah. So he's 195 centimeters, 2 inches. Let's go with feet. He's 6 foot and a little bit. "76 inches tall, almost 78. Or 77 divided by 12. 6 times 12. So he's like 6'4", almost 6'5". That's like the default tall height for Japan, isn't it? Like 6'4". Cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, those limbs were actually designed to be detachable, so they seem to have separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, and several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable. Looks like they were separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? I don't know. We'll have to figure out what weapon it could have been. But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Yeah, he's a fucking robot. Rev, it's almost 2 whole meters. Like, yeah, but like... That's... What? A meter is like a yard. Give or take a bit. Close enough, anyway. Alright. So I want to check out this door thing. What's this? The door at the far back is a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob in every direction. It even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, then you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead straight to the Strawberry Hall. There's always a possibility that we're not wrong, because we tested this theory. I mean, honestly, like... centimeters and all that are just more... It makes more sense. That's a bit more human to scale. Like, 2 meters is, like, a thing. And then everything's, like, in increments of, like, 1,000. That makes sense. Those are very human numbers, you know? The barred door from this side, it would be impossible to open it with, right. So, why would they need to bar the door from Strawberry Hall? If they're worried that someone was going to come in, or they wanted to make sure that he came in from this side. I don't know why you would want that yet. We'll figure it out. Hammer. Enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much. Yeah.
How cruel.
Perhaps that is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. I like feet and inches for measuring the human body. That makes sense. Because, like, yeah, like, 195 centimeters is a weird number. Maybe it's just because I grew up with, like, feet. You know? And most people are around, like, 5 to 6 feet tall. Give or take. Once they're adults. There's a few people that are closer to, like, 4, but most of the time they're around the 5-foot mark. And that's, like, a very known number. What is 5 foot to... Oh, thank you for the 40 months of support. Could have sworn it was 20-something last month. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Don't say feet kink. I'm talking about the measurement tool. You guys. You. Alright. What if, what is 5 foot? So 5 times 12 is what? 60. So 60 inches. See, that's weird. That's 152 centimeters. It's a weird number. Somewhere between that and like 100 and... I don't know. That's weird. I'm not a fan of that. That's a weird number. I do believe... Yeah. A hammer is the weapon? Looks a little too clean. Almost like it's new or something.
It is strange, no?
Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Probably the final dead room. TRNB, thank you for the 21 months of support. 20 months was last month. This one's 21. Thank you for the Leon bits. How on earth does Leon keep getting away with these? I don't know, man. 60 to 72 inches is average. Yeah, that sounds about right. Somewhere in that range is probably average. Prior to now, I do believe I have seen an object like this. Where was it? Was it hidden somewhere? It's a good point. There's no supermarket around there. I wonder where they obtained it. Low-key wish I was like a full 6 inches taller, just that way I could be 6'9", and everyone would be like, nice. I kind of was disappointed that I stopped growing and hit like 6'3" as my maximum height. Like, I wish I was taller. Not because it's like a problem, but just like 6'3" is like tall, but like it's not like really tall. You know what I mean? Like, you could be even taller. Like, I just want to be just like horrendously tall. It's like I'm tall enough to be inconvenienced by it, but not tall enough for it to be like cool. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? No, not just that. There's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is that Nekomaru's oil? It says, Rev, I'm 5'1", can you not? That's fair. As a short person, fuck you. Okay. Fair, fair, fair. It's the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one's still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to the Grape Hall. 2 pillars on each side of the door that haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. Strange that this pillar is the only one that tipped over. It might mean something. It definitely does. See, I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. I low-key think that might be the answer. The killer used it to beat up Nekomaru. Okay, not quite like that.
Damn it.
If you got stalked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. That's possible, but it'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon. Grab that end over there.
I'm gonna do it.
We have to try it, obviously. Hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Did we need to have this explained to us? That we can't just bust down a Corinthian column and use it as a weapon?
It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
It's fucking massive.
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3.
No, seriously, just give up already.
Why?
It's no use. This won't even budge. If 2 people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use as a bludgeoning weapon. Nope. No, it's not. So here's my working theory. They turned off Nekomaru. They put him somewhere. like, in line of being hit by the pillar. And then just, like, knocked the fucking pillar down. Onto him. Because, legitimately, you'd need something of that size to kill him. Taking off his arms and stuff might have just been incidental. There's only one person that could have lifted something like this. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. With the hammer, I would imagine. Yeah, that's why it doesn't have any blood on it. How would they have the strength to knock it down on him? It's entirely possible they use some sort of explosive. The only one I know that's capable of making an explosive would be Soda. Alright, what else do I need to look at? So how is he robotized? It's a long story. There's probably nothing strong. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure all this is normal. Looks like he's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That would be a fatal wound, right? Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. If I can say something interesting about Nekomaru's death and it's not story-related, may I say it? Why don't you wait? Because I'm a little worried just that it might be story-related or might give me a hint. But I do want to hear it. Just not right now, if that's okay. Whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now's probably not the best time to think of this, but I guess Nekomaru is really transformed into a robot, huh? He's getting used to the idea, but now that I think of it, robots are definitely unusual. Blood is always pink in this game, but his blood is blue because it's oil instead. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body, too? Because they dropped an entire pillar on him. That's why. Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
You!
But if they went against Coach Nekomaru, he ain't the type to die easily. No, he obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who would have been capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should go investigate a little bit more thoroughly. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed by this, like, 2D image they decided to use repetitively. Like, they didn't bother to do, like, I don't know, fix it up. There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this? That's right, cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the goodnight button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. I was honestly surprised that it was Nekomaru. I mean, like, that was, like, definitely, like, foreshadowing there. I think I even said so. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think that the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, she still wouldn't be easy. Could have just been like, hey, let me fix you up. You got some, you got some on your shoulders here. Let me, like, dust you off real quick. Bop. Fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it smells like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviliest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. Oil. For Nekomaru, that might be similar to normal human blood, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, there's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Who cleans this shit up, anyway? The cover on his chest is slightly open, but it won't open much more because its cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, he might be able to open it. Jeez, what the hell could he be doing right now? It'd be fucked up if everyone else is dead. There's this sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. Same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. Even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how are they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied into a loop, but what was the point of this? It's a 2-kill limit. Yeah, they're not dead. So what if you, Oh, okay. So the chains were to make sure that they came in through a certain door. So that way they could trap that door. And then the door was trapped so that way when he went through it, he'd get caught on the rope. And then the rope made the pillar fall. And the hammer was there to finish him off, I guess? That's my current... Like, that would be... He would probably have enough strength to do that. Nekomaru is the only person strong enough to knock that pillar down outside of explosives. I guess now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay, we haven't talked to any of the people here yet.
Huh?
What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body? No, wait. There's small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. This guy's the killing method? Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, I kind of think it could be both, honestly. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. What do you mean, rock-like fragments?
See?
Here, look. All the small fragments. They look like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well?
Oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. So he was moved after he got hit by the pillar?
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means that it's not important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. They are. I feel like a bomb would have damaged the wall. There would have been a scorch mark or something. Like, they're not that precise. Why would he be moved? I don't know yet. Still working on it. There's no oil streak. That's a good point. That's a good point. But he was hit with the pillar, like the top end of the pillar. And if the pillar fell on him... Was he on top of it? How the fuck? Why? Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything
Leave
yet.
it to me.
We need clues, right? Oh, I remembered something. I'll just go wait for it. Looks like it's going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
Maybe he was killed after the pillar fell? Yeah? Probably. I think that's what the rocks are supposed to mean. So the fragments are under him. Yeah. Be careful about the suggestions in chat. I know some of you guys haven't played this game before, but I know some people have, and they're going to be like, oh, well, what if it's this? Exactly the thing that happened. And then they'll spoil it. I remember something. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early this morning. You're going back that far? Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? What was that sound just now? It was an earthquake? No, you're good. You're good. I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, but I think it would have wouldn't think about how hungry I was. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but the noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? Oh, yeah. No, that happens, King. And that's why I say not even suggestions. Or like, you know, recommendations or like joke answers, because people will jokingly give you the right answer. That your hero dies in such and such way, and it's like, oh wow, that's so weird that happened. I was just kidding, guys. And then it's like, no, you weren't. No, the fuck you weren't. Did we ever figure out how Gremlin died? I think we did. I didn't see anything. It looked like the others didn't come out of the rooms either. Felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell asleep.
What's that mean?
In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. So that's why I say, you know, fake spoilers are also real spoilers, because I don't know the difference because I'm playing this game blind. The murder weapon was never brought up for Gremlin. Okay. Sure. Her neck just did that. I don't know. Fuck it. We got the right killers, so it doesn't matter. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. What was that sound? That whole last one just was bullshit. I don't know either. What should I tell you in more detail? When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling happened that early this morning. Not really sure if that noise pertains to this incident or not. It absolutely does.
Why?
What the hell? I went through that trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Alright. Yeah, it was probably just a scalpel and she just... It wasn't anything fancy. It wasn't like this weird pillar situation we got here. She probably just got her throat slit. Like a normal fucking person would murder another normal fucking person. Like murderers do. Not like weird characters in video games do. Yeah, that whole last test or thing was bullshit. Guess now that I've checked everything in this place that's caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, final dead room. Final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
So...
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and that wire tied up Mekamaru. Are all evidence that the crime scene consists with things that we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said that beyond that room was the ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
So if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let's go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If we go in there, we have to play the life-threatening game.
Well...
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. You're the one who said that place is dangerous, right?
You?
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus with all this noise. Sorry.
Not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound since before the investigation. That reminds me, you mentioned that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
What kind of sound is it? It's like a high-pitched alarm clock sound. Probably ringing from upstairs. Could be. Maybe we better go check out the sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then...
I should wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Okay. How come you're not going?
Hey.
That sound is annoying. I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hachime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. She said she wants to stay here. I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nekamaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. It's upstairs, I guess.
See?
Sounds like the ring's on this floor. Okay, could have fooled me. Oh, the phone. Of course.
See?
phone. I guess I'll answer it. Let's see. I just picked up the receiver and pressed the strawberry button, right?
Damn right.
Damn right. It's a hell of a way to. It's a hell of a way to answer a phone. Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is it you, Fuyuhiku?
Jeez.
Don't you know how long this phone was ringing? I was worried no one would pick it up. What are you guys doing? Are you still in the strawberry house? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the goddamn elevator. It's not moving at all. We can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button's been broken there too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but Strawberry Hall button is broken too.
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in the Strawberry House is safe, right? We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what that was. Shit, what does it have to do with Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Why does it have to be Nekomaru? Where was he killed? Grape Tower. I went there this morning. He was already... See, Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, then we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So he could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass.
Damn it, the dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come from to the side? I guess we'll have to let Kazuuchi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator, but I guess he's our only hope right now. Right, besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right? Based on what Kazuuchi said, he's Soda, right? Yeah, okay. It's going to be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts, but he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay?
Damn right.
Damn right! Alright, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuuchi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards.
Hey.
So the call came from Strawberry House. Apparently the others can't come over because the elevator's broken. There's no doubt that it's the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. So what we could do is we could unbar the door, right? And then they could get in, or no, they broke the button too. That's it. There's no doubt that this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. Padlock. We can't break the padlock? As long as the elevator's out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But the door is broken. Okay. Well, that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to the Strawberry Hall is broken too. Yeah, so that way, the button can't be changed so that we would unlock to this side. So they literally can't get through even if we get rid of the padlock.
Huh?
The door button to the Strawberry Hall. Then that door is blocked from both sides. There's a sturdy chain tied around on the inside. If that button is also broken on the outside, then it seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there's something strange about that. I'd like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
It means for now it's impossible to check the final dead room. It's not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuuchi is repairing the elevator. Yeah, it's him though. I feel like it's definitely him, because he's the only one who'd be able to. Do you have anything to break a padlock? I mean, a giant-ass hammer, apparently. I feel like that would be a pretty damn good way of doing it. The chain was to make it so that way that they could kill Nekomaru from the right way. I think I figured that much out. Like, they needed to make sure he came in from a certain doorway so that way they could get the jump on him. And it go, oh, well, the door's locked. I'll just have to go around. How he got, whoever got him in there, I don't know. I hope Kazuchi can fix it soon. If not... Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard.
Are you even listening?
Damn right.
Nagato, I'm talking to you. Huh?
Jeez.
Don't me. I figured you were even... What the fuck? I get to be fingers in his ass. It is my fingers in the ass. Call up Sans. It's time. Ugh. God damn it. Allergies. Don't harm me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You're probably thinking about something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then the body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it.
After what he went through to come back to us, damn it.
How pitiful.
Tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by a terrible misfortune.
Hey.
So now that we know our situation over there, is everyone alright if I go and start fixing the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that? We should
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right? He's here.
Now then,
Seems you guys have noticed the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
red bean bread and milk.
And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
Ugh. Satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man. Let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
Damn right.
You're damn right. Is it alright if... is it okay if you guys eat, but you can hear me out for a while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Damn right, too. Did Rev blowing his nose almost sound like Monokuma for a second? Okay. Is that what the damn right emote is? Oh my god, it is. Damn right! Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait until Kazuchi fixes the elevator. True, there's no doubt that the killer is responsible. Seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can to end on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine.
Seems we should begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear on how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see you guys are really still fighting for hope. Such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the fountain of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Hey guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of the events in this case? You know, so you can properly understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Is this what he thinks about all the time? Absolutely yes. I feel like there's a name for when you believe something good has to happen because something bad has happened, and more specifically, when something bad has happened, something good has to happen. Like, there's a name for that, right? Like that specific line of, like, mental tomfuckery. Let's look back at what happened this morning. It's called karma? I guess karma. But just like... But no, like, it's not karma, because karma is like you do something good and then something good happens to you. You do something bad and something bad happens to you. Well, what about the other way? Where, like, you do something bad and therefore... Or something bad happens, so something good will happen afterwards. Or, like, you do something good, something bad will be happening directly after. It's the opposite of gambler's fallacy. No, because gambler's fallacy is if you try continuously enough, something in... I guess? Not really, though. Like, is that literally not a thing that other people do? But no, it's like, okay, so let's say you find like a $5 note on the, like, $5 bill on the ground, right? Does that mean that later, something bad is gonna happen to you? That's called the Nagato effect. Like, if you find a $5 bill, then something bad will happen as a result. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying at the Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spots at the Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first to go to the Grape House. Before 7 a.m., since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
Well, once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked. Sane, thank you for the 6 months of support. That's half a year. It's a long-ass time, dude. Do I think Gundam Naruto runs? I don't think it, I know it.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. Seongjima literally means the horse of an elderly person living on the border, which is an experience, an example in their own lives, especially when a bad thing has led to a good thing, such as failing to obtain a coveted job, making one available for an even better job later on. It's like that, but both ways, yeah. I guess it is the Nagato effect. Gundam doesn't ironically Naruto run. He only seriously Naruto runs. So that way he can use his jujitsu or whatever. I'm gonna go, like, fix my nose situation. I'll be right back. Give me, like, 2 minutes. This is right about the halfway point anyway. I'll try and get to the trial if we can. If we can't, I don't know. We'll see. But give me, like, 2 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Today's Chrono game, by the way, is a game called Vigilantes. I've never heard of it before. It's $8.50. So, there's that. Turn-based combat. Not a huge fan of that. I'll be back in 2 minutes. BRB. Sorry about that, guys. Been feeling a little sick to my stomach. Not really sure what's going on with that. But I'm back now. Oof. Gonna drink a little bit of ginger ale. Sorry about that. I'm gonna probably just get up to the trial and then stop. Is your prayer okay? Was Kameda a Naruto runner or Fortnite dancer? Fortnite, I think. When we actually got there, the bottom of the hall door was already broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the hall tower at all. So Fuyuhiku suggests that we use the phone and call the Grape House.
This too must be the
No, it's
will
everything that
of
happened
Outside.
this morning. You can't see, I'm sorry. It was just talking heads. Like the rest of it, I'm sorry about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm surprised. I never expected the elevator would be disabled. And then, how was Nekomaru able to get to the Grape Tower? I think he must have been able to get in there prior. Like, the elevator was not destroyed until after whoever did it. They destroyed both the things, and then they went.
Man.
Well, he obviously went before the elevator was disabled. There you go. When was that?
You-
Idiot. If we knew that, it wouldn't be difficult.
Well,
I think it was sometime after 5:30. Somewhere around 6. We might know what time he went to the Grape Tower.
you serious?
Seriously?
I...
It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to the Grape Tower?
Hey, hey.
When was sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
You don't remember? Right after the clock in the huge lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling sound. That clock doesn't even ring in the first place.
Hey, hey, hey.
You didn't even notice that earlier? Seriously, that thing's super loud. That's weird. Feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way that you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Can I leave? If you don't mind, can you inform me about the stuff about the rumbling sound and the ringing clock? What's that all about? Nagato is never on the same wavelength with anyone. No. Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. Well, that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard a huge sound. Whoa, what the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And then I went down the hall towards the lounge.
Hey.
What are you doing?
This raucous. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it.
These arts. Wait a minute. What's going on with that? What the fuck is going on with his hands? No. Look at the clock. Look at his hands. Like, there's a weird, like, morphing thing. Like, they drew it, and then they, like, cut and jiggled it. You see the flickering fingers? It's really noticeable on his ring finger. It's like a really shitty Photoshop. Yeah. It's not a good effect. Sorry. The wall clock. Okay.
Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
And that's when the sound finally stops. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to
My
me?
mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Fuyuhiku, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up.
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh?
You must have been rushed over after hearing that sound, but I'm pretty sure you got the. Sure seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence, huh?
Huh?
What, you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
Thanks, Fuyuhiku. I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Oh, okay. So now we know for sure it was exactly 5:30. What was that sound?
What's going on?
I was gonna say, like, so the explosion didn't happen at 5:30, but then no, there it was.
This pressure.
Did not feel like it was shook.
Hey,
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right?
Hey.
Kazuchi, stop clinging to me. And that's what happened. I see, so you're the one who's clinging to Fuyuhiku. So could they have planted explosives on our side? On the strawberry side? I say our side because we're on the strawberry side now. And that way they could have had an alibi. Unless if all the clocks were wrong. No, because both Soda and, what's her name? Well, I mean, yeah, the clocks could have been wrong. They could have been set differently. We don't know that for sure.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. What happened afterwards? Did you guys separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
not just that, we felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. What you just said now, that's extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice the alarm that was so loud, and everyone else came out of their rooms. Same goes for that rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Why,
You better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Well, of course not, but for now...
Hey.
For now, line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, I've just implicated myself into a murder that I had nothing to do with, probably. Yeah, someone killed someone. It happened at the beginning of this one, but if you don't know what the Strawberry House situation is, then you might want to bounce for the night. Otherwise, I'll tell you. Anyways, it seems like there's no doubt on what you guys just told me is a very important clue. Wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling sound that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Yeah, please don't hint at things. Like, I don't know what people were saying.
The night is my domain.
It must have been a deep slumber last night not to notice the alarm after that rumbling sound. I see. You must have been possessed by a wandering succubus. Are you implying that Kanye West got his succubus? Or his bus sucked? Oh, fuck. I almost had that. I almost had that joke. You probably have the same pet, but do you have the same pet? I don't know. Actually, I can't see that. For you to avoid being snatched away from the world of the dead, I knew you had the devil's luck. Well, my luck is my only good quality. It's actually true. Oh my god, look how tiny Boss Baby is. I don't think I've ever seen him stand next to other people. Boss Baby's so short. How tall are you? Oh, fuck, we can't figure it out. He's like a full head shorter. That's a baby right there. That's a small child. What's going on, baby? You just said that you witnessed Negamaro at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to check on the clock in the lounge. Turns out it was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey.
How tall is Germa that every single time someone goes, that guy's short? He's 5'1". I assume you mean Fuyuhiku is. And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. It's a meme. But how tall is Germa? Like 4'1"? 3'2"? 5'8". Okay. 5'7". Compact streamer. I see. When I struck my head and I stuck my head out from the lounge. Oh, he's 5'8". Yes, because there's an emote for that. I saw Nekomaru's back. He was going down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or the willpower to do it. God, his weird hair thing goes all the way to the back of his head. Like, if it was just going to his ear, it'd be fine, but man, it looks weird when it goes all the way back like that. If I knew something like this was gonna happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey, hey!
Hold on. I feel like I've done this before, but... Minus 75, because I'm 75 inches tall. Full 7 inches taller than him. That's like the size of a small dick. In difference. Why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew he wasn't gonna get any sleep. So I sat in the lounge and stared off into space for no real reason and waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
Okay, 7 isn't small. It's like average-ish, I guess. But, you know. That's when the clock on the lounge started ringing. What kind of dicks do you see? Not many. Do you typically measure things in dick lengths? No. Thanks to that loud sound, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. 7 inches is bigger than 97%. Okay. The average penis is around 5 inches. Oh. Oh. Okay. From the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang. You're at the lounge the whole time? Anyway. I guess... Anyway. What were you doing during that time? I guess it depends on the country, yeah. When you unzip, does your dick hit the floor? No. Oh. It depends, maybe it depends on the country. I always felt that I was proportional, I guess. By chance, you were thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Moving on, what? Was I right? Of course, not, asshole, you're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're everything absolutely right. I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. That can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to the memories of the dead. The world's largest dick is called the Blob. It's 40 pounds due to a guy injecting it with cement. So why would you do that, though? Fuyuhiko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Now people are looking up stats. Does he come cement? I don't think he comes anymore at all. He's always rock hard, I'll give you that. 40 pounds. Holy fuck. I can't even imagine having a 40-pound weight tied between my legs. Chat is now dick chat, I guess. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put everyone's events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5. That's the time that Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, the two of you woke up and left your rooms to go down to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now think about it. Something might have happened. Nekomaru, if that's so, then Nekomaru's final scream before... That must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, does that mean that we all have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were in the lounge, you know. And that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru. I mean, I feel like the only person who had been strong enough to, like, physically lift and use that hammer would be, like, Akane, or whatever her name is. And I feel like she wouldn't do it.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. Might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear things up, first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. Y'all heard about the alarm clock in the lounge just go off before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, we haven't we talked enough? I really think that we should repair the elevator soon. I hate you. That's cool. Who said he likes fingers in his dick? Oh, that's why you hate. I thought you were talking to me, and I'm like, that's fair. Why? And then I read the last thing you said, and then clearly you're talking about something else. To someone else, for some other reason. And honestly, that's fine. Is it just me, or is Rev's volume really quiet? People complain about that a lot, but listening to it back on like my recordings, it sounds fine on my end. Let me know. Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. It's good for me. Everyone else is just loud as fuck. I should be like borderline peaking. So what should we do now? I always feel like I'm quiet in comparison to other streamers, and I'm not a huge fan of that. After all, the elevator is fixed. There's something I wanted you to investigate. What is it? Clocks on the first floor lounges in both Grape House and the Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later.
Bastard.
Why you keep asking me? You can investigate it yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance that I might not be able to be with all anymore. What? Anyway, I'm counting on you. A bastard doesn't make any sense. You feel like there's a difference between the voice and the audio. Yeah, Vinny's sound is louder. Okay. If you get more complaints, noise complaints, buy a dog whistle. I mean, I haven't been getting any. Thank you, Zipline, for the Leon bits. Vinny's an old man? Okay. He is a boomer. He's older than me. Now then, here comes the main event. He's all of like 2 years older than me or something. How old is Vinny? How old am I? 31, that's it. The only one thing that I can do for them. And go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them touch that danger. I must be the prior who goes in their place. Like 62? You seem to be quieter than most streamers I listen to. I know, and I can't figure out why. Like, it's literally showing up as peaking on my audio. Like, when I do the edit, like, well, it's not peaking, it's just, like, redlining. And I usually have my audio set to just below, like, it's about 3 decibels lower than it should be. But it's right about where I'd like. So that way when I do the highlight video edit, I just, like, crank the thing up by 3 decibels, then it's fine. Red Eye, I remember I had a friend who's super into that movie and watched it like a whole bunch of times. Having some dynamic range is a bad thing. Isn't a bad thing. Stop worrying about this. I worry about anything that's important to me. Might be good to check and make sure they're blocked off. Twitch has been doing some weird things. They're complaining about pitch. Okay, it doesn't look exploded. The elevator's still being repaired. Get lost. Stop getting in the way. Looks like I'm disliked. Oh, well, that's understandable. I mean, compared to your talented fellows, I'm just a piece of trash. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that one's definitely fucked. Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. This button's broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring that door for both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can only think of one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. That was probably it. I like to make it so that way, like, you can kind of have some range. Like, I like it when you can set a video's volume to, like, 70-80%. Like, that's, like, the default region for it. And then if you, like, if you feel like it's too quiet, you crank it to, like, 100. But if you feel like it's too loud, you can lower it. But, like, somewhere in that region, I feel like that's a good volume. Like, it shouldn't be cranked all the way up. You shouldn't be blowing out your eardrums if you've got it at 100%. And you shouldn't have it, like, inaudible at 100%. It needs to be somewhere in between. Personal opinion. I mean, we're going to have to go in there. I'm just making sure that we got everything else situated. This is a bathroom, but there's nothing that catches my eye, so I should leave it alone. Weird.
This, too, must be the will of Cosmo.
There's only one reason the killer barred the door, and they would prevent me from going to the crime scene. Okay, cool. Clown time. It's time for the clown man to enter the clown room. First, I should investigate the elevator and the door in the far back of the Strawberry Hall. I can confirm myself if this door is actually barred or not. I guess I didn't do that. If I press this button next to the elevator, the door sure opens, I could ride it. If nothing happens when I press it, it looks like it's definitely broken. What are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Killer manufactured the safety device. You see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover's locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are you saying there's tools inside this building? No, but there should be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. Control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. See, the control panel on the Grape side was broken this time. If the one on this side isn't broken, it's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there, too. Plus, the elevator's stuck on the Grape House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person to use the elevator went to the Grape House? What the fuck does that mean? That's weird. So that means that all the people on this side didn't do it. Unless, no. No, all the people on this side didn't do it because they couldn't have gotten back? Yeah, you can't get back. The only way to get from one side to the other is... This is really important, actually. That would mean that the last person who used this elevator went to the Grape House. It's official, or you could have gotten the elevator sent back. If you mess with the elevator settings, so it's saying the person took the elevator to the Grape House and broke it there. That's what I'm saying. There's no way to get to the other side. Like, let's say someone on this side did it. Let's say Soda did it, who I currently think it is. Could it possibly be a two-person job? Yes. That's also a possibility. In which case, someone on this side could have done it. But why so much effort to make sure that there are alibis for all the people over here?
Hey!
Yeah, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away.
Ooh.
I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, this won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you just use this?
Huh? Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me since before I even arrived on the 4th island. If we're gonna explore the new island, it seemed essential to bring some kind of equipment, right?
Are you serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time. He is a dangerous tool. Is there something wrong? It's nothing. I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something.
Huh?
What? My multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride it in the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand. Regardless of the structure of this building, so please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but as long as I'm checking the compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. I'll leave the rest to you. The elevator has been added. Okay. I don't have one of those. It just got like a normal ass like knife. Switchblade-esque thing. It's not a switchblade because it's not a button press. You actually press the blade, which makes it legal in Texas. There's no spring mechanism. The elevator in the Strawberry House door look like they're completely broken. If it did have a button to open it, then it would be a switchblade, and then it would be a... It's not spring assisted. It's just like there's a metal... See, it just goes like this. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's a little... It needs to be sharpened again. But it's got that little, like... a metal bar pushes itself out of the way, and the blade itself pushes it, so it's not actually spring well. It's weird how... Yeah, that's why they recently lifted the ban on swords in public, because they realized it was a bit weird to be like, you can't hold a claymore. You can't have a fucking claymore in the CVS parking lot, but you can have a pistol. It's called spring assisted. I have one too. It's not spring assisted. It's different. The little metal bar is just like, why not show us? Because I'd have to like get the screen reaching and it'd be a bitch. Put the knife down. No. I don't own any illegal weapons. I own only the legalist of things. I've never done a crime. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from the Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between the houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. A person, there should still be a Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Can I bring nunchucks to CVS? I'm pretty sure nunchucks are actually legal to carry. Here, hold on. Here, give me 1 sec. You know what? No, this deserves... No, it's not going to help any. It is legal to own throwing stars or any type of throwing knife. It is legal to own a switchblade. Or it is legal to own a butterfly knife. It is legal to carry location-restricted knife near locations. And means a knife that has a blade over 5 1/2 inches. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. It's Smaller than the average penis. Which I've just learned is smaller than I thought. 3.5 inches, so that means it's fine. Smaller than the width of your palm. Okay, cool. So I believe I'm fine. Totally unrestricted weapon. This is simply the world's deadliest pin. Alright, it's a federal of the constitutional law. The polling places, airports, racetracks. Within 3,000 feet of a premises where execution is being conducted, if posted. Hospitals, nursing homes, churches. Okay, cool. So just don't go to any of those places. Thank you. I don't need to know about tactical pin knives. Anyway. We're good. I'm fine. My knife is legal. Just need to make sure if I got a problem. With those who win the life-threatening game contained within the reach of the Octagon, and inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt that Nekomaru's killer had been through that place. No matter where I searched, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. And if that's the case, I should get going. And unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Chat says stop looking at chat when you enter Mr. Kill Room. Alright, let's go ahead and close chat real quick. Mods? Are there any mods actually around? Before I do that. No. Alright. Well, I guess it's happening. Feels a little eerie. I hope I don't get scared. The door just lock? See, the door designed to automatically lock. Would not have turned back if it stayed unlocked. I thought this door finally opened. Now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagato? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same as you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement, and I thought something had happened in this room. And then you got locked in this room after I came inside? You're a fool for head to toe. I'm truly ashamed. It's not that I care, just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? It's a life-threatening game is about to start soon, and it might be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Yes. Well, if I don't, then I can't get out of here, right? And besides, and also, if anyone is like doing anything in chat that's bannable, I will absolutely go back and check and see if anyone's doing anything outside of really just spoilers in chat right now. Like, if you're posting stuff that's against the rules, I will find out and will ban you post. So don't. I'm looking at you. Besides, the only way a trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake. You're wrong. Nagato is not trash at all. Nagato is trash, after all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. Okay. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're just not excited? You know, it's exciting to think about that I can finally be of use for the sake of those who shoulder hope. Now then. About this so-called life-threatening game. Nagato, is there anything you don't get? Just ask me. By all means, I'll help and make sure you get out of here.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on. Escape game. That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. It is just 999, isn't it? Alright. Just taking a look around the room. We got some numbers on the walls. Watch the news. Okay, let's start there. The television looks broken. Okay. Drawers. Pliers might be something useful. Uncompressed password. Looks like some kind of password. The first letters of the days of the week are probably the password. I doubt it's that simple. Might be, actually. It's locked, it won't open. Something written in blood on the wall. It's the number 6. These blood symbols don't make any sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else. The laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. Doesn't look like you can Doesn't it look like you can input a password? How are we going to turn it on? I'm sorry, what about that password that I found earlier? Are we not holding on to that? So it is just like in order of the days of the week, but go ahead and like screenshot that shit because I'm absolutely going to forget that. Alright, that seems important. We got another number on the ground. It's a Monokuma
You
plushie.
want me to punish you guys?
Looks like the plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy.
Kills, chills, kills!
$10,000. Watch the news. Might be cursed just by looking at it. This is a secret code. I'm pretty sure it's a common one. Secret code, Nagito. Did you happen to know what it means? That's a pretty common riddle. Alright. Doing the sweep of the room, make sure there's nothing else that I need to check on. It's probably where you input a password.
No problem.
I have a secret plan. If you put 999 or 9,999 combinations, it'll open eventually. You're right, but it doesn't look like there's any buttons for inputting a password. Looks like it might be under the lid, but it doesn't seem to open. What's this light on the top of this device? Can I interact with it? Okay. Okay, no. So I've got pliers. Coat hanger. Let's go and take that. It's probably important. You gotta take everything. There's a 5 in here. Okay. So there's another password over here. Looks like you can change the numbers with this one. Alright, this time, yeah. The password to open this, I have a feeling that the hint is close by. I should try something. No. I don't know what it is yet. I know numbers, I just don't know the order. We got 3, 6, 7, 4. News. Never eat soggy wheat. Okay, right. I just figured that out. So, which way is north? Oh, fuck, we don't have our thing anymore. Okay, so this is probably a compass. It's a thing that's on a map, right? Yeah, okay. So if that's the case, then watch the news in 3. Never eat. 3, 6. 5? Yeah. 3, 6, 5. 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. Okay. 3, 6, 5. The 1 I could have done easily.
Leave it to me.
You don't know something, just don't overwork yourself. Okay. I did that wrong. Okay, wait, no, this is north. Maybe that's what you're trying to tell me? This is north? Okay, if that's the case, 7. 7! Never eat. 7, 5, 6, 3. 7, 5, 6, 3. 7, 5, 6, 3. Okay, that's not it.
To me.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her for help because I obviously don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm vaguely close with that. You can learn the details of the items you find by using the left mouse button. If you move the cursor over the item, you can press the right mouse. You don't need to worry about it. I'm just talking to myself. Also, it looks like you can use these items in combination with each other. Hanger wire. Okay. I could probably use this to pick a lock. Let's try that. We'll come back to the other thing. I don't feel like I know things yet. Can I use it? Oh, it's right. It's right click to use, right? Oh, game. But I want to use the Okay, I'm not doing that right, I think. Alright. What else do I have to interact with? Let's try this password here. What does that leave us with? Not a lot. Alright, time to do the thing that you do in games like this. You just rub shit on other shit until it works. Okay, that's not working. Alright, so right click then left click. That's the correct way of using things, but... Oh, there's a... Oh. Alright, well, let me try using the... You know what? Instead of picking lock, I decided I'd take the easy route and just use the key. That'll be fine. Galaxy braining into a stupid decision. Cut the iron bars. Alright, so scissors now. What can I use scissors on? Probably Monokuma. Plushie, if it's talking, it must be powered by a battery. Let's try cutting. Oh, we can do the water battery magnetism thing. I didn't eat any grannies. What's this loud thing? Cut it or open right away. Alright, so the batteries. Right, now I just need water and a cup? Do I have access to water? Okay. How do you do this battery trick? It's been a while. Could we short out the circuit with it? Okay, that's just not the right thing to do then. I could try and make a compass, but I don't have the means to. So, there's a line over the 6. There's not a line over anything else. Wait a minute. Alright, let's try this being north. Alright, so 6. Never eat. 6, 7, 3, 5. 6, 7, 3, 5. Did I try that one yet? No.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so what side have we not decided is the front side yet? I guess 5, right? We haven't said that north is 5 yet. So 5, never eat. 5, 3, 7, 6. 5, 3, 7, 6. Sounds very familiar. It's the only possible combination I haven't tried if this is right. Again, I have chat closed. Okay, so that's not right. So those numbers are just not the right thing for this thing. That might be for this one or something instead. So what does that leave me? Let's check the bars. No. That's okay. I would like to do the escape room. I love escape rooms. We have this card game we picked up. I think it's called Escape. And you can do pretty much this. It's like a phone game and a card game at the same time. And you solve things and you like... It's cool. They're like $5-10 and you can get them from like, I don't know, places where board games are sold. And also GameStop. I got it on sale for like $4 at GameStop once. And me and Tilda tried like the tutorial thing. It's gonna stop working as soon as the app stops working. Alright, let's just investigate all the numbers. Maybe I don't know how numbers work anymore. Combine them with something else. Is that an upside down 6? Is that a 9? Are you fucking with me, game? Is that what the line's supposed to mean? Oh, that'd be dumb. I'd hate that. I'd hate that a lot. How would I know which way's north if that's the case? Alright, well, let's assume that is 9 for a minute. So that makes it 9, because that's like a line for below the number. And because Monokuma's an asshole, he can't just make things simple. So 9, never eat, so right. 9, 7, 3, 5. 9, 7, 3, 5. Let's try that. I swear to God, if this is right, I'm going to be mad. 9, 7, 3, 5. Okay, that's not right. But it could be that, but in a different order. Let me just write down the numbers so I don't have to, like, keep doing this. So, 9, never eat soggy. That's how I remember that. Just don't even question it. Okay, so 9 or 6. 9, 7, 3, 5. Alright, so I tried that. So let's try instead. Let's flip things. So wait, that's not the top anymore. I've written down the numbers on a piece of paper. I'm very close to it, I feel like. Either that or chat's very upset that I don't understand. 9, 7, 3, 5. Okay, what is that? So if north was 7, then it'd be never eat 5, 9, 3. Alright, let's try that. Okay, that's not it.
Leave it to me.
It's not 9, 7, 3, 5 either. So if it was 5 is north, then it'd be never eat 5, 7, 3, 9. I feel like we tried it with 6 instead. Okay, it's not that either.
Leave it to me.
So that leaves one more combination, which would be 3 being the start. And that would mean 9 is east. Never eat. Then 5, 7. 3, 9, 5, 7. Oh, it just gave me a hint, didn't it? It's actually giving me the you're dumb thing, isn't it? 9, 5, 7. There it is. Okay, literally the last possible one. I hate that it was 9 is upside down, so fuck you, Monokuma, for that one. So how did I know that? So in the end, 3 was north. How did I know that? I guess it doesn't matter. USB stick and a digital camera. There's no battery inside the digital okay, well that's easy enough to fix. I was gonna make a fucking, like, magnet. Or like a compass, but apparently you don't need to do that. Okay. I have a feeling I'll need the thing because it's gonna go real fast. Can I use... Yes. Yeah, I know that. That's what I was trying to do. Sorry. Alright, just the thought. It looks like it's unable to lock the USB stick. Alright, now I can put the password in next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password. First letter is the days of the week. Oh. Okay, hold up. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in case if that's right. Okay.
Huh?
I doubt it's that simple. Yeah, it's not going to be that simple. Alright. Let's look at that code again. Okay, so we know that... Is this going to be southwest? No, that's not it. Uncompressed password. What do we use the camera on? It's probably going to help. Okay, we can't... Oh, fuck you! Looks like the photo of a space poster that's on the wall sometimes. What does it mean? It means Sun, Mercury. So those aren't... No, so actually we need to know... Okay, gotcha. So that it's not the days of the week. Alright, in order, it's Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. You guys remember the Amanda show where they just had the character and the joke was Jupiter? Fucking, what the hell was that? It was like Saturday Night Live for children. It was bad. I watched it. Alright. Apparently it's SMV SMVEMJS. Is this Othello? No. This is okay. Okay, I'm gonna write this down as well. Hold on. Give me a second. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And then it goes... Whoop. It goes 0, 0, 0, 0. Whoop. God, I hope it just reminds... I'm gonna assume that it gives me this information. Okay. So it's gonna be referencing this. If I use this signal book on the laptop to decipher it, even if you know the number, how you'll be able to input it? There's one other thing in this room that you can use to input a number into, right? Yeah. So can I look at both at the same time? Will you make this simple for me? No, you're not. Okay, cool, great. Circle, circle, circle. This is gonna be a minute. If you guys need to go get a Coke or whatever, I'm gonna have to like write down this information because I'm too stupid to remember it. It's like a tab sheet. I wonder how I would have known which way was north. It's still bugging me. I'll have to ask chat once this is over. It's probably very obvious. I mean, I knew that's what I needed to be doing. I just didn't know how to do it. The Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing seemed like bullshit anyway. It's like, that doesn't seem right, but maybe the game is actually as easy as that. And then it's like, no, it's easy in a different way. It's like, okay, cool, thanks. Try not to brag about it. Because I'm sure that was obvious for everyone in the fucking room. I don't even think that's bragging. That's just me, like, noticing a thing. I mean, generally speaking with escape room games, you kind of just, like, do all of the things and then try and figure out what those things do first. Or after you figure out what those things were. Okay, no, I got it now. So now I just gotta wait for it to blink. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 2. Okay. But it's like very specific 3, so it's boop. So it has 4 numbers, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and write them down. Alright, so and then okay, so now we can cross-compare. I could probably have saved time by just doing this. So the first number, assuming the flash and the, like, that is it resetting, the first number then would be... Wait a minute, what? Wait, what the fuck? Something for... Oh. Oh, I absolutely have this wrong, because I have no idea what the fuck it's trying to tell me. Because the only number that's on here is 4. So that's gotta be wrong. Rate bottled water. What the fuck am I giving myself notes about?
Give it to me.
No, I got this. Hold on, I just gotta cross-compare information. 3, 1, 2, 2. But it's like... Right. And even if you flip it upside down, that's not a thing. God, I'm missing something, aren't I? Alright, I haven't used my pliers on anything. I'm gonna try and rub everything I've got on this. Yeah, I know about that, but I'm trying to... Have I used the pliers yet? I haven't. Okay, so... That could be 3. So you got 4 and 3. Those are the only numbers that I know of. Are 4 and 3 in this room? 4 is there, 3 is there. I don't think we'd be using that again, would we? There's only like 10 numbers it could be. So what is that one then? I gotta be getting this wrong if that's the thing. I don't know that number. I know that's 4. That's nothing. Then that's 3. Unless if it's like combining numbers? All the lights work, so it's not like one's broken. Okay. Tell me something. I'm not good at Othello. I won't be able to get this out of here. Othello is irrelevant. The laptop is showing us a picture of the red lights on the device that's next to the bars. See how the device blinks and compare it. How will you be able to input it into the thing? I know that, game, but like those... Looks like Othello. No, it doesn't. Shut up. Alright, let me make sure I wrote down my chart right. Alright, so that one is... There's literally nothing that matches up with that. The fuck am I doing wrong? I must be doing something wrong. So what if it's 1 and... 9 and 4. Could you have 9 and 4 being one of the numbers? Like, what if you combine those two? Because if you put 9 and 4 together, that makes that first thing. So 9 and 4 together would be 13. Are we going to do like a numbers thing where it's like the notary game? Do a notary puzzle to bring it to 5? Could it be 5? And then the last one, in order to get the 2 at the bottom. That's not a thing, though. What if you did 7 minus 1, 6? Oh, this feels so raw, like not the right thing.
Leave it to me.
Okay. I feel like this isn't the right answer because I haven't used the pliers, or I haven't used this. No, I've used the pliers. I've used everything. So, no, I haven't used the hanger yet. Let's try 5. See if my weird thing I've done is right. It doesn't feel right. It feels like way too abstract. Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if I can interact with anything with the hook. Wait a minute. What if those are backwards? What if instead of lit up, it means the opposite of lit up? Oh, fuck. Okay, hold up. Okay, so the opposite of... So that would be just 1, so that would be 2. I'm being dumb, aren't I? But no, like, if it's filled in, that should be a lit up light. Fuck off, Monokuma. Alright, so that means all of them... Okay, that's not right, though. I still have to do something weird for this.
Leave it to me.
I've asked her, but, like, those aren't numbers. Three. Okay. My weird addition thing is not right. It can't be. What if it's just a subtraction thing? So if you want that number, then you just subtract out. So 3 minus 7 is 4. Is that how I got 4 before? Oh shit, that's weird. So actually, no, wait, hold up. If you take 7, right, that's 3 filled in, right? Here, let me go look at the laptop so you guys can be at least following what I'm talking about. Because it's dumb, and I'm pretty sure it's not right. So if you look at 3, but you subtract 7, like if you make sure the lights that are on for 3 are not online for 7, the only lights that are left are the one light that would be lit up for 4. So 4 is probably right. So my dumbass theory actually might be right. This is so stupid that it might be a thing. Alright, so in order to get that first number then, how do you get it? It's a subtraction thing. You can't add them. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. This can't be right. This is too weird. Alright, so 2 minus 7 plus 8 minus 8. 8 minus 7 minus... No, that's not right. No, this has got to be some other system. So it goes 0, 1. It's like binary, maybe. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. No. God, I'm not. Alright, so 8 and 7 and 2. Let's just say that was the thing. So that would leave you with 1? I guess? And then 2 at the bottom, that's not a thing. So you can take 9 and 4 and 3. That'd be 2 to get to that one. And then 3 just works. So 1, 4, 2, 3. Maybe.
Leave it to me.
I have no idea if even people are watching anymore because chat's closed, but... Okay, that wasn't right. Okay, that is absolutely not the right way to do this. I mean, I get that I need to use these numbers in coordination with that. But 2 is flipped. So 2 is flipped. Who cares about that? Just don't... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the... What? Why is 987... What? How is that the right answer, though? Dude, what the fuck? 9 is... But then... 9, 8... What the fuck? 9875, I guess, apparently. Why the fuck is it 9875, though? I love that the game has just given up on me figuring this out. Thanks, game. Great, I have no idea why that was the answer. Reusing gimmicks that were already used to conserve energy. What? Nine? What the fuck even happened just there? Where's 8? Okay. Cool. We figured it out, guys. God, I have no idea how I was supposed to figure that out. Keyhole again. Did we ever get a key? All right. Just put the jam the fucker in there. This? Gun.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, hold up, chat. Okay, now I'm back. I can read chat again. What the fuck? I don't... The first line is 1011. Right? I tweeted why the answer is that. Vertical. I've got it written down. Turn the lights sideways. It was binary. I don't fucking know binary. What do you mean it's binary? You read them horizontally. Write each line top to bottom, then reach each column. 0, 1, 2. No, I'll even show you the picture. Okay, hold up. I'm going to show you the notes that I wrote. Vertical doesn't make sense. No. It's okay, Kameda got it. I don't know how he got it, though. I sent you a pic on Twitter. Okay, hold up. I'm going to look at the Twitter, because I don't fucking understand. Why was this the answer? Okay, hold up. I'm going to show you guys on screen. This was sent to me by King Kuron. Alright? I don't like that That made me feel dumb. I didn't like that. Here, look at this. Alright. So this is... Okay. So the first one was actually not that, though. Thank you for the 100 bits, just a little jinx. Okay, so But the first one was not that. The first one is 3 in a row. You wrote it horizontally, read it vertically. No, I wrote it vertically. The first one was the first pattern. Oh, no. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, fuck. It has everything to do with the fucking key. Okay, let me explain it to people who haven't got it. But yeah, okay. So the first pattern, right, is left to right. Dot. Light, no light, light, light. Okay? The next pattern is no light, no light, light, no light. So on and so forth, right? But if you read it instead of left to right, you read it down, then this becomes 9. That's a number. Then this becomes 8. You see? Because it was on the first row, there wasn't a number. That's fucking stupid, and I hate it. I would be stuck in this room until I died. It's a clever puzzle, and that's why I hate it. I got through. I beat 999. I beat it once. I actually found like a piece of paper that said the route. So I wrote down the route that I got the first time, so that way I could get the correct route the next time. 999 is a lot less convoluted than that. I didn't have any trouble with 999. I just had a lot of time on my hands. At least I got a gun now. Looks like we cleared it. It's not poorly designed, it's clever. I got the ending where I got axe murdered. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Who cares about clearing it? Now I feel like the exit is not opening. What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that? That's not an exit, even though the door we just entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Is there a chance that the thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough with your excuses. Hurry up and show me. I have... So, the pattern that I did, I actually have written down. I'll have to pull it up. I did 581 as my pattern. And I'm going to do a different one when I stream it. And I'm going to do the one that I wrote down as being correct. I got one ending. I didn't complete it, though. So I'm gonna end up going through different doors the next time. To solve the mystery of the final dead room, you'll need to attain the right to play the life-threatening game. But why did I pick 581? I don't remember. I think it was based on who I thought was suspicious and hanging out with the people I thought were suspicious. Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will earn the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's a life-threatening roulette. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared a special prize, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see, so that's what it meant. What does that mean? Means the game's up until now we're just opening act. From this point on is the real performance. We gotta play Russian roulette. It's probably like Russian roulette. See, a gun came out from there, which means that I have to use it to play Russian roulette, right? Russian roulette? Then allow me. You can't do it, no matter what. It's too dangerous. Hey, Minomi, do something. There's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
If that's the case, load one bullet. Why are you helping? Load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that point, point the trigger towards you, and then pull the trigger. Wait, you can't do that. There's only a 1 in 6 chance that you'll die. 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Wait a minute, I'm the world's luckiest student. I'm fine. Hey, is that rule really okay? I mean, if there's only a 1 in 6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game just be too easy? So shouldn't I be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, then use it while there's still 5 bullets loaded? If you do that, then there's a 1/6 chance of success. That would definitely make it more thrilling game.
That's...
What are you saying? Let's give it a go. Put 6 bullets in.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that?
Hey, guys. Cut it out.
I
Cats are being
mean,
rough.
If my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Oh. Stop pressing the button! Oh, I thought... Just now, the sound unlocking, right? This looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The Octagon should be just beyond that door. Holy shit. So this is the Octagon, huh? What a disordered room.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nagito. Would you do Russian roulette for $1 billion? Nah. There's a 1 in 6 chance that I lose and then my life ends prematurely. There's a 5 in 6 chance that my life becomes better. And depending on how I feel any given day, there's a 1 in 6 chance that or actually a 6 in 6 chance that my day gets better. So there you go. Congratulations, Nagito. He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. It's like a 13% chance, or no, 16% chance, right? Even if you challenge yourself at the highest difficulty and 1 in 6 chance of success, I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were in the roller coaster? Well, just think of it as an extension of that.
Hey!
What are you giving without permission? Let's see. There's one more special prize. Here you go. Miss Crest, is this Hope Peaks Academies? That's right. This file contains your student profile at your time in the Hope Peak Academy. Also, thank you for explaining how the fuck that works, King Curon. I absolutely did not get that. Our time at Hope Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that a matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope Peak Academy. No, that's impossible. If that's true, how I feel. Surely I would have spent my time ashamed of myself being in the presence of such greatness. Geez, whether or not you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it up to you. Yeah, I thought the gun was the prize too. I'm like, that's a pretty good weapon. It's a little excessive. Everyone's gonna know it's you because it's like, who had access to the gun? Well, who went into the Final Dead room? Like, that's kind of the problem with the Final Dead room is, you know, everyone gets a gun. Or like, whoever gets the gun is the guy who did it. Hi, Herman. So if you look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Someone like me is finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic how someone like you was the one to obtain Hope Peak Academy student profiles. Not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? Looks like things are gonna get interesting. Nagato, you might be the one who makes things so much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey!
What are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, Minomi. No cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian Roulette yet. But Nagato already did it.
What are you?
No. Get over there. Revenge of the Final Dead room.
No!
Minomi's dead. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. Naruto. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. It's like the back hallways. Weapons. A lot of items that could be used for weapons. I don't think there's anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder what this so-called ultimate weapon is. I'd imagine it's the file. There's a giant-ass hammer. Firearms. Why is there only one window in a place like this? Looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. Actually, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly towards the window. And then the moment I peeked out the window. Huh? This is... What I actually saw out that window is completely different than any possibility I had in my mind. Okay. So, I see. So that's what it was. I saw outside the window and I started piecing it together to think about it. Yeah, I see. Seems I finally started to get larger perspective of the funhouse with this. I'm feeling that the map of the funhouse we have is wrong, and that's what it's implying here. We don't get to see it, but... Is this to the first floor of the Strawberry House? Could it be the door leading to the underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No. Maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are about to get interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll never know. Refrigerator here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, there's poison stored in here. You can secretly kill everyone with the poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. But no one's eating, so no one's gonna just accidentally eat poison. In that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Amazing. As expected from a place like this, I cannot be reached unless if you clear the Final Dead room. Thanks to how I arrived in here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. Chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. Now that I know it's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this, but before I do that, I should take a look at this file I received from Monokuma. I mean, I guess if you were like, hey, I found like a fucking soda, you want to drink it? Pretty close to the end of the investigation. That's what I was feeling too. Especially if everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Speed Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter, unlike what I do. Carefully. Huh? Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Huh? Sorry, did I say something?
What?
Or did you say something? It's been about 2 hours since you spoke to Fuyuhiku, and I'm wondering if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe you should call them one more time. Are you even listening? I only brought that up because I was really worried. Sorry. What are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them. Let's try calling the Strawberry House one more time. I think that's a great idea. Huh? Hey, Nagato.
Hello there.
Nagato, why are you here? Because I showed up. That's a good answer. Showed up? How did you even come here? He figured out a way through the walls. There's some way to get through. Which means that someone else figured it out? Maybe I teleported. Nagato's sudden appearance has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. The ultimate weapon, teleportation. Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate the Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you the details first, but let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagato, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation at the Strawberry House. Cool. The elevator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hall button has been added. It's all the stuff that I found out. Well, I guess these were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in the Strawberry House also heard that rumbling noise too. What was that about the wall clock alarm going off before then? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
There's also one more thing I need to tell you guys. I cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
Wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just Russian roulette with 5 bullets in the chamber. Kiwerty, I'm almost done. Like, I would just go to sleep. You have a good night, man. Just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into the gun and spin the cylinder and point it towards you and then pull the trigger. You really did that?
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. I would have been fine if I only used one bullet. I guess was just as Monomi said.
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive after all. The only thing I'm good at is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between the Grape House and the Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how? Hey, Hajime.
you stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and over, and it's bugging me. You let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. It seemed quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is this the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, the continuation of the file we received on the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. The killing school life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? So I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learned more about the killing school life, we had no relevance to us whatsoever. There's information about the order of the killings, who was the killer for each incident. I feel extremely bored to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. That's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I cannot say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and the skilling school trip. Skilling schools trip. Good words. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among their group. Yeah? And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in quick succession. And the fourth one was the one where...
Hey.
What do you think about these strange similarities? Give me a second. It's definitely strange. I can't think of these coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives of driving these murders. What was the fourth one? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Was it the suicide one? What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the fourth murder in the killing square was a suicide. Huh. That's interesting that Sakura was in this, was a statue in this. Whether that means something or not is to each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth. Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
Jeez.
Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore, but... And even I learned what your talent is, too.
Well...
That file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Sakura's suicide was the fourth trial. And it was in a locked room situation. And this is another one. At Seal.
Yep.
Indeed, this is Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about her stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file does not contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
This is troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, I was always interested in what Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen to be by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve course student from reserve department. What?
Well...
Unlike the primary department, the main school course is for ultimate talents. The reserve department is for reserve course students who entered the school through basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or second string. Wow. Well then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue stream. What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from the exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that
Which
right?
means that you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. So he's not even the ultimate rich student. That's Byakuya's thing. His talent was that he passed a test. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are already known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? He's just some dude. Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl who followed the latest trends. It's not even like that.
Stop it.
I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop. Listen closely. Only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess the amazing talents and strong will. And the moment you were born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
There is nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know.
And that's why it's not even worth admiring. You were so blinded by your admiration of Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Yeah, despite the fact that, like, Nagato doesn't believe he's got a real talent, he does have luck. That's a real thing in this universe. But this character, like, the main character, Hajime, he literally doesn't have an ultimate ability. He's not even rich. He's just a guy who... It burned his parents to get into the school. Like, goddamn. Deny, I'm just... That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
I feel sorry for you. You're shocked to learn that, and you're the only one who didn't have a talent.
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? Survivor of the previous school-killing life, Byakuko would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's impossible.
Hey.
Probably impossible. Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Well,
Maybe important to talk to about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey,
You said you cleared the final dead room and tamed those files. That means you must have gone through the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
so...
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the only one who cleared the room. I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained in there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. It hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I want Hope to shine even brighter. Then what you're saying is what you're saying doesn't make sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you a little tidbit.
I...
You're right. I did go to a place it seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there, but I didn't find anything worthy in the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. Whoa, okay. What did you just say?
Oh,
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
Right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. The guys in the strawberry house should be coming over to this side any moment
Bye
now. Then, while we're at it, I'll go ahead.
hey,
Hey, Hajime? It's okay, I already know. Want to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive what's on everyone, with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
yep.
I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. Should I just forget about it for now? I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. Nagato isn't a hope stan, he's a hope supremacist. That's a very interesting way of putting it, but you're not wrong. I returned from the depths of hell. Gundam!
Yo.
Sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. Just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into the matter I asked you about? Think about the compass? Yeah, I looked at it while I was coming here, but I think the compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Whoa! Nagato, what the fuck is your damage right now? well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. What? The needle rotated 180 degrees? This is what I thought. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees.
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagato began making his way towards the Grape Tower.
Oh my.
What's wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagato, what do you know? How much do you know? Came over here, I checked this first, but it looks like the panel was definitely forced open.
Hey.
Might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagato. They broke the elevator by tampering. They didn't even ask. Oh, the pet. Yeah, I should probably check on it. Thank you. This is the only reason this pet's gonna live. It's fine. It didn't move. I didn't move that whole time, I guess.
Right.
Looks like the word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. Just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering the safety device. It definitely looked like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Okay.
Damn right.
Go ahead, we're a little late. I don't think we can do the trial tonight. Tilda has a very early morning tomorrow, and I've already been live for almost 3 hours.
Judgment!
You serious?
Are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't know who did this. This is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. This trial's gonna take a while, and Tilda has to wake up at like 5 or 6 tomorrow, right? And it's 9:30ish. So I'm gonna try and get to the priest. I know. Well, today's Saturday, so we're gonna have to wait until Tuesday to play this. Yeah, I think I'm going to get to the trial. How much longer until the trial? No, now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. We've already investigated everything we can here.
Wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan's here, we no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right.
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
You need to check one more thing. Right. That I was gonna say, like, he's the only one capable of doing a. Mikan is not here. We need a mechanic to do an autopsy on a robot.
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
You stay quiet.
You suck at using your brain. Holy fuck! What the hell, Nagato? What the hell is your problem? Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Nagato has, like, his nice part of his brain has just, like, rotted out. And now he's just, like, asshole. No, I said this. I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is too much.
Well...
Come on, you guys feeling okay, too? It's not the time to start staring into space. Nagato, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought you were just treating me differently ever since he found out that I have no talent, but seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone is strange now, too. But why? Now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuichi. Okay, yeah, but I was looking at the body. I wasn't looking away. I was looking deeper. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but if it's necessary, we're going to find out the truth behind the case. Forced his voice through clenched teeth. Kazuichi faced Nekomaru. His eyes full of determination began stabbing his knife tool at Nekomaru's body. Where'd you get that knife tool? Or tool knife? Nagato gave it to me. He said he had ready before we even went into the amusement park. So Nagato did that too. Looks like Nagato has full control over the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. The reason Nekomaru died, I mean, stopped malfunctioning. Or stopped malfunctioning. Or stopped functioning. Fuck, I malfunctioned. His torso is covered with huge dents. Parts of his body are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, now I've tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. He has the clock thing, right? The clock inside is completely exposed. Hands to the clock say they're pointed to 7:30. Also looks like the alarm clock was set for 7:30 a.m., which means the alarm broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. I hate alarms stopping, and that's proof. Like, my watch right now, I didn't wind it. It stopped at 4. Or almost 4. It's like 4 minutes till. That doesn't mean it's 4 when I died. I hate puzzles like this. I mean, it should have arrived by Grape Tower just before 7 for the Monokuma Tai Chi. This clock is malfunctioning. No, wait. This is highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's an extremely accurate clock. It's a supercomputer clock, yeah. I'm a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it into your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. The clock is powered by robots, so if the robot stops, the clock stops. But, like, that would imply that he died at the time of the alarm. Yeah, the accurate radio clock that never slows down. If that's the case, why does the broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Could it say 7:30 p.m.? No, because he was alive at 7, right? Yeah, I do remember saying that. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Yeah, he's definitely not okay anymore.
You're the worst.
Jesus, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys, look over an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. It's a doorknob?
you don't even know?
Looks like the screws came with it. Jesus fuck. That wouldn't happen unless if you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are already scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
Now, you examine the far back door of the Grape Tower. The doorknob is still intact, right? Now you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
And if that's the case, where did the doorknob come from? If it's not the doorway that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. We'd have to be the door connected to the Grape Hall that we just entered from, right?
Well,
Well, that makes sense if you think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out. How?
no.
Take the elevator to Strawberry House, then we enter the Strawberry Tower through the Strawberry Door. The only way we can see that. But the button to open the door to the Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
Right, but I need some parts to repair the door to the Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts, and there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here. That's fucked up.
huh? See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying that we use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's much better than the alternative than disposing of the rest of the junk, right?
Hey.
Junk? Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use those parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Huh?
Chain? Yeah, there's a fucking chain, dumbass. Even if you fix the button, the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain's there. You don't need to worry about that at all. I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
You should go to the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Not finished. Hachimate, you're going to come later too, right? Really bothersome if you did. He can't repair their... I mean, you can only repair things beyond a certain point, right? He's fucked up. He's broken. He doesn't have the parts to fix him, I guess. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. God damn. After tersely saying that, Nagato left the area.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
Maybe he's not the ultimate lucky student. Maybe Kameda has been full of shit this whole time. And that's what he's mad about? Is he found out that everything he thought was real isn't? Nagato asks Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
That's something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagato asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks in both buildings. Clocks? So I did what he said and checked them, but none of the clocks have their times messed up.
Jeez.
Why would he ask me to do something like that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter. There are many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to the Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries, maybe. Looks that's all we can do. Let's head over. All right. What Nagato said about the door opening. What is he planning to do about that chain? Looks like it won't come off easy. So why does Nagato have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Guess we just leave. He's checking to make sure all the clocks are doing what they're supposed to. I feel like this is a subtle nod. Like, if the key is that he killed himself, that would be suspicious and weird. And then it rotated. Feels like it barely moves because it doesn't.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey,
How'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. Got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all done here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What'll happen if you press the button in Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
There's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain. But it's not the
Hey.
same. Okay, hold up. What if? Okay. What if instead of it being like they're showing there in the diagram, what if it's like... No, it's going to explain it. It's going to explain it better than I can, so I'm just going to let it explain it. The fact that it's a 180-degree turn is important. The door to Strawberry Hall was behind Nekomaru's body. It was blocked off by that chain, remember? You didn't do anything about that. Doesn't matter if you fix the button outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've come all this far. He said we should try it out. We should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. This is going to be fucked up and weird. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up, but it's not. This door doesn't exist. I guess? Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go? And more importantly, the column is down on the wrong side.
Hold it.
That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no way to say this. This definitely looks weird. What do you mean?
Hey!
Does that mean that they all look the same when we were in the Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were in the Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the back door. Which means the body should have been in the front door of the Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from the Strawberry Hall, the body should be in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in the front of the Grape Hall door?
Hey!
It's not just that. The body parts that I carefully arranged and disassembled, the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and spilled oil, they all moved in the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from the Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside the Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more important than that. I feel like that's even greater mystery here. A mystery that's so great it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. That's pretty close. Might have to rethink this. Might have to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to explain it. The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. It's just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. That's what you thought? You already knew about this mystery? I had a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of the grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden. Clue on the door? Yeah, it's the doorknob's gone. The door with the picture of the grapes on it. This should lead to the grape hall. Yeah.
Now then.
That's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
Screws came out, right? The doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the grape hall door.
Oh.
Which is what it looks like. When you say clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Did you get more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask him. And then there's the trial. So this is going to be really important.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Go right up to where the game outright gives you save prompts. I think I will.
I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class, even though it's impossible since it's so annoying. You can...
Looks like it's gonna start another class trial.
Hey!
How are you supposed to get the class trial?
Damn it!
Right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Did something happen?
Hey!
No. Wait, did you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey.
What do you mean hear? What did you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. Then it suddenly appeared before us. Okay. Subtle, thank you. It wasn't really before us. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. I'm gonna go. Hold on, Nekomara. I'm gonna make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
It appears you cannot escape.
Okay, hold on. I need a map of the place to explain this. And I don't have one. Okay.
It's nearly showtime!
Yep.
If Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. So damn annoying. This doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone into Monokuma Rock. Here's the map they show you. No, that's not what I need to know. I need to know where the elevators were in reference to each other. We're the same step ladders. Nagato was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man.
So I was so prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. From that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent survived would be the true hope.
Damn it.
But that wasn't it. There's no hope amongst these killings. No, I don't think it was like that. I think it was the other way. And that's the part that's confusing me a bit. I think that's how they were able to figure out that they went left to right, but it didn't go left to right. It rotated. The elevator rotates, which means that in order for it to go that way... Oh, hey, Luigi guy, thank you for the raid. That reminds me, I need to raid someone at the end of the stream. We're almost done here. But thank you for the raid. Natalie, thank you for the 35 months of support. Where are you streaming, Luigi? Yeah, this is very spoiler heavy right now, what's going on. Of course this isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
What, really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. Only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
Thank you for the 41 months of support, Luigi guy. Thank you. Streaming Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Limit of X, thank you for the 15 minutes of support. 15 months. You know what? 15 minutes of support. I've downgraded you. You've been supporting me for like a year and a fourth, and you know what? I feel like that was a bad decision. So I'm downgrading you. You've only subbed to me for 15 minutes. Thank you for your 15 minutes of support. I'm getting tired too. After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that.
Well...
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway. There's one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. And when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is carefully written so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and the projection turns out to be the killer, which means that the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the fuck? And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before. Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. I would like to read a book like that, but then if someone recommends me such a book, I'd be like, ah. Like, you can't recommend me a book where you end up being the killer in the book, right? Because that wouldn't work. I know you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. You love hope.
Right?
I love hope. In some ways, we're similar, but maybe that's the difference, which makes me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Just write one? Okay. You need to someone needs to recommend it to you a couple weeks later after completely forgetting this story. Or completely forgotten the scene, yes. And then someone says Lolita.
Man.
That's a book I've never read, and I don't really feel like it. Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Nagato, chilling and laugh, continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths once my nerves had settled. I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
I've heard Lolita is a really good book. It's just the subject matter and what I know it's vaguely about is not my cup of tea. Then we're in a normal elevator that just shakes this bad. Which reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was. That's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly it stopped like it always does. Lolita isn't bad, but people misinterpret it to hell. I feel like that's probably fair, but also I don't want to be like sitting, like we're going to be going on a vacation here soon, me and Tilda, right? I don't want to be like on the plane reading Lolita, regardless of like, I mean, you know what? No, actually, what was it? The Dice Man. You guys ever read that one? I read about half of it. It's a good one. It's like a guy who's just fed up with how average and boring his life is, and so he just starts going like, if I roll a 6, then I'll go do such and such. It's good, excluding that it just is like an excuse to act like such a dick. Like, he only does like extremely asshole things to do. I feel like I need to read the rest of it. Maybe that's the point, that he's an asshole, you know? It's a cool idea. Spoilers, the first thing is he's like, should I rape someone? And then it's like, yes. So, you know, if that's not your cup of tea, that's absolutely the first thing that he does with that newfound thing.
Well now.
Understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground.
Yahoo!
Past that point, he does like normal things, like he pretends to be a psychologist. I think he actually is a psychologist. He gives really shitty advice. Like, he does stuff like that. It's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Hey, now, don't go talking without my permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the results, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's move on, boys and girls. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing in the Dice Man. And so it begins. I would hope that it would never happen again. Now it's happened for the 4th time. According to the curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nakamura Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. He's truly more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. He still tried to live earnestly, and just when I thought I'd get used to his new form, Nakamura's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's not is the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nakamura, who betrayed their friends, I'll never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. And then that's where we're going to end it for the day. Let me check and see if there's any art real quick. How do I quit out of this? Okay, I must have saved. Yeah, we're gonna probably do the class trial. We're gonna definitely do the class trial next time. And I think I might make that Tuesday? Because tomorrow I can't stream it because of Thirk Day shenanigans. That's just how I have to do things. And I want to make sure that people can catch up on this. So, and then I'm not going to stream it on Monday, even though I could stream it that day. No one seems to really mind if I stream it the same day that it comes out on After Hours. But I'm streaming Minecraft with Mike on that day, which means the soonest I can stream it is Tuesday. That way you guys have a full, like, at least 5 hours to catch up, and then get it from there. So, I guess I just finished preparations, and I don't actually want to do the trial.
Now then, let during the class.
No, I know.
If you, I'll punish everyone.
Brooke, thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you.
I'm here to. I'm gonna be the one. I'm
How do I-
definitely.
I pressed the F1, but it wouldn't let me do it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me check the art real quick. I'm still a little bit confused on how the room spin thing worked. But I think if we get to see the outside, we'll understand it better. As for new arts, it looks like there's 2 new arts. Kind of Markiplier meme? I guess it's a Markiplier meme? I've seen it on Tumblr, so I know it. I'll show it to you guys, and then you can see what I meme. I didn't even mean to do that. So this first one, let's see, boop, boop. Properties. There we go. All right, switch. This first one's from Ichi Art. It says, here's some Coca-Cola, because you epic. Is this, is there a reference to this outside of Markiplier? Coca-Cola? Because you're epic. I don't get it. It's a meme. It makes sense. You're possessive epic. Not you are epic, but yeah. Seen a Germa version. There's also a Germa version. I think Markiplier came first. It's a spicy meme. You take a YouTuber or degenerate person like me, and then you put it together, and it works. What's the context for this? It's just I drink Cokes, and that's a meme. That's the context, I'm pretty sure. Then there's also this one from Big Papa Jeremy. This is Akana Uwari. And she's got her boobs, and she's like smiling at Nekomaru. It's good. Normally I don't point that out, but I mean, honestly, like, that's like 80% of her character. It's very nice art. That face, she's like, yee! Akani. Okay. I mispronounced it again. It's fine. Well, that was a stream and a half. How many people are still here? Still a decent number. I'm gonna host someone. I'm gonna host someone randomly. The reasoning is that, I don't know, it'd be cool. Like, it would mean a lot to me if someone who is much bigger than me hosted me to introduce people. And so it just makes sense for me to do that for someone else, right? So I'm gonna raid someone. I'm gonna use the Twitch switch thing. It's entirely possible one of these times it's gonna end up being a just complete asshole. It's not even really a good karma thing. It's just like, it's just a nice thing to do, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna raid someone randomly, and hopefully Hopefully they're good. And if they're not good, if they're an asshole, if they, you know, are bad, just don't watch. Don't watch unless if you want to watch. I'll give them a raid, but here we go. I'm going to do my ad, and then I'm going to raid someone at random. Anyway, 3 minutes. I'll see you later.